And welcome to a very cold edition of the Complete Idiot's Guide to Stationeers with me, 54 Bear, the Complete Idiot. Today, as you can see, we are on Europa. That big dark blob you see in front of us is Jupiter. Don't worry, it does get prettier as the day progresses. And the sun, as you can see, is just come out from behind it. This illustrates one of the problems with Europa is, as well as having very little solar energy, a large part of the morning you don't get any sunlight because the sun is behind the big planet. That is a major bummer, but it's just part of the joys of dealing with this. Now, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do, because when I start doing it, it's going to be rather fast. I'm going to be pulling all of the things with batteries off of the lander, storing them on my person. That way the batteries will not deplete quite as much. They will, when you're using them, they deplete pretty quickly. I may adjust the suit settings down a little so that they're not using quite so much, but really you don't get a huge utility from that. Once that's done, it's going to be a very quick mining session, looking for a stack and a bit of copper, maybe 2 stacks of iron and some coal, and we're also going to be going for the gas furnace fairly quickly. So with that being said, I will get busy. Apologies if it gets a little jerky, but the early part of the game on Europa is always a little bit on the rushed side. I kind of remember where most things are, so I want the battery from here. I'll put that in the... it won't go in the charger. What's going on? No, there we go. That gets Utith off into the distance, as is tradition. Right, this has a battery. That I'm going to want to put there. Swap the belts over. Dump that, put this in here, grab this, put that there. 2 batteries from here, 1 and 2. Okay, and there's no starting batteries in anything in there. Alright, so that's our power thing sorted. Keep hold of that just in case. And mining we will go. Okay. So as mentioned, I'm probably going to go with the gas furnace fairly early on. The idea being that it takes a lot of energy to smelt stuff, and energy on the on day 1 and 2 on Europa is your major concern. Mainly because the batteries do not hold their power very long in this cold. I was also going to mess around with the suit settings. So let's see, let's get the pressure down a little. Get it down to about 75, something like that. And we'll get the temperature down to 15. Oh, target 12. No, that's too low. Temperature up a couple. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've already got a stack of iron. See how good we can get with copper. Ideally, I'd like 2 stacks of iron, 1.5 of copper, and whatever I can get of gold. Minimum of 10 or 12. Alright, not much here. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on it. I also want as much coal as I can grab my hands on quickly, because we will be relying on coal power as well in the early stages, because we're going to get so little from solar. Well, I mean, we will get some. I'm not going to ignore solar entirely, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, or a lot of resources, let's say. Like, you know, once you've got your little survival hut type thing sorted, then going solar is quite viable. But I tend to go with wind turbines more on Europa because even if you get a good solar or a good base position where you've got access to solar for as much as you can, you don't get that much power from it. So, alright, that's more than enough of that. I need copper because we had so little from that starting little bit. Grab what I can quickly from here. Ooh, don't want any of that. I do, however, want gold. Oh, crap. Nothing. Right. Where is my lander? Over there. It is incredibly easy to get lost on Europa on your first night. I've had many a game session cut short because that's happened. And the sun is already fairly low, so we don't have an awful lot of daylight left. And this is not a very good node, it seems. Oh, a bit more gold, that's always handy. Right, I really need coal. Oh. Dump that, because we don't want that. Alright, that's going to have to be enough. See, I was already heading in the wrong direction. Oh, lots of gold up there. And looks like got some copper here too. Excellent. A teaser deposit. Just a single lump on the surface. Gotta hate Europa. Well, I suppose we ought to be grateful that the... Oh, there's some right here. Excellent. Okay, let's get the base up and running. So... Did I put a battery in that? Yes, I did. Okay, so... That I don't need. That I don't need. And that I don't need. Oh. See, how close can I build? And... Alright, solar panel will be headed in that direction. Did I put one down there? No, I didn't. Okay. Just going to go with a little 2x3 thing to get started.
Power low.
And of course power is low. give ourselves a little platform out here. This will be for when doing the when doing the furnace stuff. Furnace will live there. Okay, we will want this out of there. Get our walls done. Again, outward facing windows. Especially important on Europa, because if you have inward facing windows on your ceiling, then you can't put a frame underneath them. Whereas you can when they're outward facing like this. That can be an issue or can be important if you want to put wind turbines on your ceiling. Alright. And because you get a lot of, or because we've got as much oxygen as we need on the planet to start with, I'm going to basically use the entirety of the starting gas canister to populate in here, but I will need to get a poor man's vent done. Which way are the doors going? That way. Alright, that's fine. Okay, let's keep hold of those. What I want, oh yeah, the repair is going to be on this side. They can stay in there, as can these. Everything else has a battery in them, so power. Hate that you have to use a crowbar to open up those things. Alright. Auto lathe. Actually, we will need the solid generator. And this. Alright, so this we will get out here like so. Solid generator we'll put there for now. Let's get some stuff wired up. Right. How are we doing power wise? Alright, so suit power will go there. This will go there. Set that to suck. Start firing that up. And let's get the oxygen out of here. Okay. Now I do want the Atmo reader. Network analyzer. Atmo analyzer. There we go. Swap the cartridges. Right, so pipe's under an awful lot of stress. Has it already burst? No, it hasn't. Why is it reading 0 pressure? That's weird. Oh, because it's all liquid? Okay. Turn that off. That should burst. Don't know why it hasn't. I mean, look at the pressure, the stress on that. It's 27,000% stress. That should have burst by now. Oh well, it will. Okay, so we only have 30 to begin with, but that's fine. That'll be enough to get us a... Oh, there's the autolathe. Right, so we're going to want to power it from here. Not the most efficient use of cabling. Actually, we're going to want... Oh, I get so confused with all these different shapes. So that, plus a straight one. Do it from outside. And no, it still hasn't burst. Alright, 69% on the second battery. Probably going to be okay. Okay. This is annoying me now, so let's level out the floor. Oh, a brief flash. Ran out of juice. Not a surprise. How much did we get? 15. Not enough. Alright, so we'll put this in there. Finish that off. Lobbeth that inside. And this. And why do we not have a broken pipe? That should have busted. %28,000% stress, and it hasn't broken. Well, that's a major blow to the plans. See if we can encourage it to blow. And it's 1.87 thousand moles of water or liquid oxygen in there at ridiculous amounts of stress. I am not understanding why that is not working, but it isn't, so we will deal with it. And let's see if we can get the
Power low.
oh, and of course this has no battery in it. Turn it on. Let's get that thing charged up a little. Furnace. Yay, it can print one. Okay, let's go searching for a little bit more juice. Beware the big hole right by the base. What I need, copper. Also, I'm going to need some volatiles. I'll grab some more gold as well while we're here. I also want some oxides, because I'm not going to be able to put a vent on the furnace just yet, so volatile and oxide ices are the easiest way. Oh, rats. Space, so do it that way. Yeah, don't need any more of those, don't need any more of those. A nice chunky gold node. Incidentally, I don't know whether you noticed a difference in voice quality, but I am using a new microphone, so the little $7 microphone has been retired in favour of a slightly more expensive microphone. Right, that'll do for that. Copper, copper, copper. We'll grab a bit more coal while we're here. Just grab the stuff I can see on the surface. I'm not going to go digging for it. At this point, we are a little rushed. No, that's not copper. Oh, nice, we have some coal nearby. Oh, is that pipe burst? Nope. Ah, here we are. Right by the base. I forgot about that. And there we have our... dump that. Pick this up. Right. Always forget which buttons I need to push. Right. That, I think, will do us. I'll have the iron sheets on me. Okay, so right now we have a thing that we can use, even without adding pipes to it. I will get this out of the way though. I'll get it wired up, plumbed in anyway. So we're only connecting to the output. Okay. Now I'll get the valve even though we can't use it at the moment. Can't believe that thing hasn't vented yet. Alrighty, so we will give it a fair bit of heat. So going to use all of that, and I'll just use 8 of this.
Hydration critical.
8, 17, yeah, that's fine. Spam that, put it in, single click should be enough. And we're in business. So I can get some steel right now, but for the moment I'm just going to smelt what we have. Reserving the coal for power. Oh, no. Yep, that's fine. What are we doing? Very hot. Now, of course, power generation.
Power critical.
Let's see, we want just 10 for now. Oh, great. Oh, it's okay. Not an important one. Let's get that in there, so that's charging up. Turn that off. We're probably not going to be using that again. Yeah, it's a mystery to me why that pipe is not bursting.
Power low.
Alright, we'll go with the pipe bender next. Because I'm going to have to eat and drink soon, and I don't have anywhere where I can do it safely. My idea had been to utilize the mechanics where you can burst a pipe and use that as a poor man's passive vent before you get the hydraulic pipe bender up and running, but
Power critical.
denied. Right, that's going to be the mounting point for the hydraulic pipe bender. That'll go above there. This we'll just get out of the way for the moment.
Temperature low. Temperature critical.
Switch
Temperature
these
low.
over. Now we're going to want more coal. I'll just put, oh, not the oxide. Close that, half of that. %, 28. I think I have a battery in there as well.
Power low.
Yeah. And put this thing out, but it's... Oh. Really doesn't get much. %. 82, still charging. That's good.
Power critical. Temperature low. Temperature critical. Temperature low.
Alright, so we'll be okay for a while. Personally, okay. I got this aligned right. Yep. Just going to go with the horrible wiring for now, just to get it in place. Okay. Right. Oh, of course we have the insulated passive vents now. I want 3. Steel and silicon for those ones. Right.